Hi, my name's Claire. I'm one of the senior employment lawyers here at Vista. We've had lots of queries recently about checking applications for EU settled status for EU workers. So as you may know, the applications scheme is open and people can make applications at present. However, we've been made aware that the guidance on the government's website is that employers haven't got the right to ask or require evidence of the application being made. This has led then to a little bit of a concern because obviously as an employer you've got the duty to make sure that you don't have any illegal working. Therefore, if you can't check, then how can you make sure you're not putting yourselves and your business at risk? Therefore, what we've suggested is there are a few pragmatic and practical steps that you can take. First and foremost, you can signpost to your EU nationals that the scheme is now open and what they need to do in terms of making an application. If they come and share with you that they've made an application or indeed been granted settled status and they share those documents with you, then of course you can take a copy and retain them for your records. The other thing that you could do is if you're worried about right to work checks in general, and if it's feasible, you could do an audit across the whole of your workforce, so asking everybody to provide their right to work documentation. However, obviously if you employ a large number of employees, this might not be very practical for you to do that. Alternatively, once we actually leave the EU or any transitional provisions come to an end, you could ask for evidence of settled status at that point. Obviously, there will have been a change in the rules, and in order to comply with your right to work obligations, it wouldn't be unreasonable to ask for evidence. And even if you did get a challenge that it was indirectly discriminatory, hopefully it should be capable of objective justification. The other thing just to bear in mind is if you are a sponsor under sponsorship licences, then you need to make sure illegal working isn't happening, otherwise you're risking losing your sponsorship licence, which obviously could put in jeopardy other workers who you have on a sponsorship visa. So again, that would add to the justification defence. I hope you found this useful. If you require any further information, then please check out our website, as we've also done a blog, and our contact details are also there, so feel free to get in touch. Okay, thanks, bye.